Mason at Lasco Ford here. I'm with the 2021 Ford Bronco. This is the Badlands edition, 4-door with a 7-speed manual and a 2.3 liter. Let's go ahead and get started right up here, right up on front. So we've got the carbonized gray grill here with the white signature Bronco logo. Right in the center you have your front camera with a little sprayer underneath. As usual, a lot of the Fords have the active arrow shutters behind the grill. You can see that here. You can also see your active arrow here. As you can hear, maybe from my ring here, that this is actually a metal bumper. Part of this Badland package, you get this metal bumper with your tow hooks front and rear, and we'll show you the rears when we get back there. Another cool feature is the Bronco LED signature headlights. So you have your LEDs here and then your circle lighting there, along with your low and high beams. As we come around to the side here, Ford did a great job. This thing has a ton of accessories. There's plenty of things you can connect. Here you've got accessory rails, you can go up there. The key feature here is that as we zoom in, each bolt that is accessory capable will have this Ford Bronco logo or Bronco writing here on the top. Another cool accessory feature that I think is one of the coolest things that Ford did is these Fender Flares. So this is the Badlands specific Fender Flare. There's actually hooks right underneath for quick disconnects. Let's say you're on a tight trail, you don't want to ruin anything here. You can actually pop these off in a very timely manner, I think 30 seconds or so. Get these off, get them out of the way. Another cool feature is that if you want that wider stance, you want the wider accessory, you can order from Ford the wider Fender Flares, pull these off and put the new ones on to give you that wider stance. As we're coming down here, these are the 17-inch rims with the 33-inch tires. This is the Badlands package, as I said before, so this has Badlands suspension on it. This vehicle is capable of handling the 35-inch tire. These specifically come with the 33-inch, but you can upgrade to the 35. As we're coming around here to the side, I do want to point out this is the antimatter blue. So this color, I thought it was black when it first came in. As you can see in the sunlight, it is a beautiful metallic blue color with these orange Badland accents. It really just sets off the whole truck. As we're coming through here, you've got the side mirror with your turn signal, and I'd like to point out right up front you have accessory ready options here. Right, as Ford thought ahead on everything as they do with a lot of their other things, you have other accessories you can add right through here. While we're right up in the front, more accessory ready. There's going to be a lot of accessories that we're going to go through on this vehicle, but these are actually painted caps that you can take off, set them in your glove box, do a roof rack, a light bar, a whole bunch of other features that can attach up here. As we're coming off to the side, before I flip the top back, I want to show you, you've got these nice rocker guards here. These are not plastic, these are metal. These are made to handle off-roading. Ford, when they built this vehicle, they went 100% that they wanted an off-road vehicle. This is their off-road vehicle. You can take it anywhere and everywhere, and they thought about everything. They want to protect your vehicle, so this is part of this package here. Real quick, I'm going to open the door. I already undid the driver's side, but I just want to show everybody how quick it actually is to flip back your roof. Now this does come back further, and you can actually drive with it the way it is right here, but if you want to pull it back, you can pull it back one more. If you want to go full soft top off, we can go full soft top off also. I just wanted to point out just to show how quick and easy that actually is. And as we're looking here, just like that, in one click, go to the other side, click it in, and you're good to go. As we're coming here to the back, I do want to point out that this is a customer-owned vehicle. He did opt for the soft top so that he could get his vehicle a little bit sooner, so he wasn't waiting for the hard top. So I just do want to point that out real quick. As we come to the rear, once again, front and rear fenders are both quickly removable. You might be able to see just a little bit better. There are switches here that you flip all throughout and then pop these off. Super easy to do, super convenient. This specific vehicle has the gray rims on it, looks great, complements the antimatter blue extremely well. With the front LED headlights, you also get in this package the rear LED taillights. This is a great look. These are obviously a new design for this Ford Bronco. It doesn't take a design from the truck or any other vehicle. These are specific to the Ford Bronco. And then right here next to it, you've got the Bucking Bronco logo there. As we come to the back, Full-size spare, that's huge if you're actually going to be taking this off-road. You know, you get a flat or something on the trail, you can easily swap it out with your full-size spare here. Another cool Ford accessory that we're going to talk about is there's actually a full cover that goes around this, and this one does have the rear backup camera, and it's actually cut out so that you can still utilize your rear backup camera, but have this all covered and have a nice looking cover here on the back. One thing that I was concerned about when I saw this vehicle, I know on Jeeps and things like that, these tires get heavy and it makes this door extremely hard to open. Ford thought about that. They make it nice and easy. It's virtually effortless. Opens up there nice and easy, and then as you can see, you can actually open it fully so that you have full access to anything you need in the back. More accessories on this vehicle. This is all accessory ready. There's multiple different tables, functions that you can do back here, little things that Ford really thought about everything. There's a very large number. I'm not 100% sure on what the number of accessories there are, but there is a very large number of accessories available for this vehicle. Some cool features back here. We have the Bucking Bronco logo here, and then your tie downs actually have little lasso logos there. And then this is full caged. It's kind of hard to see when we get inside. I'll show you guys the cage in there, but Ford did a nice job of keeping it safe, but also making it look very classy. As we're coming through on this one, this is the 360-degree camera package. Nice, soft, easy close there. Another cool feature here, while we're coming to the other side, I also do want to point out, this does kind of, you can see the color difference here. It's not quite in the sun, it's a lot darker, maybe looks a lot black, almost a black color. I know, like I said previously, when I first saw this vehicle, I thought it was black until it hit the sun, and I just saw that beautiful color. Ford did a great job of putting a lot of Easter eggs into this. So we've got all the generations of the Ford Bronco here by the filler cap. We'll go ahead and close that up. Like I said, there's a ton of accessories for this vehicle. There's a ton of stuff you can do. Ford did a great job of providing anything and everything that everybody wants. That, you know, if you want to make it your own, you can easily make it your own, and you can literally go anywhere in this vehicle. Now that we're done here, let's go ahead and head on to the inside, and we can talk about that. All right, guys, I'm on the interior of the 2021 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands edition with the manual transmission. First thing I want to point out is this does have marine grade vinyl, I'm sorry. Super comfortable marine grade vinyl. Ford did a great job of trying to get this interior very waterproof. As you can see here on the door panel, they use not only one color, they switched it up with a bunch of multiple colors, a bunch of multiple textures, and then you have the Badlands orange there on that top pocket there for your storage. You've got not 1, 2, 3 grab handles here, which is pretty nice. You know, you're doing off-road and there's a lot of sticky situations you might get in. You can grab onto these handles. You're secure. You know, you got one here. Your passenger's secure, that sort of thing. Like I said previously, Ford really wanted this to be a watertight system. So this is all, you know, as waterproof as they could make it. You've got storage compartments up here. You've got an accessory attachment here. This is all rubberized switches here. I mean, they really went the full mile to get this so that, you know, if you want to have this top off, and this is one of the best functions of this vehicle, is to have that top off and not have anything above you, not have to worry about anything. If you get stuck in the rain or something like that, you know, it's okay. You're allowed to let this all get wet. Another feature that I want to talk about is they put drains in the floors. This is rubberized flooring. This is to the Badlands package. They include these carpet inserts, both front and rear, but underneath there's drains. There's drain plugs there. This is made to get wet. This is made to, you know, weather the storm, go through puddles, things like that. Right up here, you've got drains right here in your storage area. I mean, you've got your USB that's got this nice, you know, tight fitting cover on it. This is all made to get wet. That's the best part about this, is that Ford wants you to use this vehicle for what they intended you to use it for. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start this up real quick, just so that way we can see some of the features and functions here. You've got the Badlands orange here. You've got the nice Bronco logo on the screen. On this specific package, usually there would be another button here, and that would be for your trail turn. This specific vehicle doesn't have it. What this vehicle does have is it has the stabilizer bar disconnect, the front differential lock, the rear differential lock, your traction control, and your hazards. Like I said before, this is the manual, so this comes it's a 7-speed manual, so you've got 1 through 6 gears, your reverse, and then you also have a what they call a granny gear here. And I drove it with the granny gear just to kind of see what it was like. And on a flat level surface, with my foot off the clutch, no gas at all, this held the vehicle at 1 mile per hour, which is pretty cool, you know, if you're creeping along in the off-road world, you know, doing some stuff like that. I also want to point out some other design features. Ford did this little stamp here. It designed and engineered by Ford. This vehicle was made in Dearborn, Michigan, right here in Michigan, which is really cool. You've got all your window switches here. Once again, all rubberized. Your window or your mirror switches here to adjust your mirrors. This is all, you know, waterproof. Ford did a great job of making sure everything was waterproof, everything's functional. You have your GOAT modes here. You've got 2 high, 4 low, and 4 auto. And then as you switch this, we can see that, let me just get through these. You can see you can switch through your different modes. You've got normal, you've got eco, slippery, mud and ruts, sand, Baja mode, rock crawl. I mean, this thing is truly limitless on all the modes, and then you can always go back just to your normal mode.
That center button, it's the cruise control, right?
Yep, this is the center button here is when you're on a trail, you can actually hit that, and as you're coming down a hill, it helps assist you. Basically, holds your speed as you're coming down a steep grade, things like that. Very cool function there. You've got all your dual climate control here. I'd like to also note you've got the nice 12-inch screen with the split here, so you can change this split to, we'll go straight to navigation because that, in my opinion, looks the best with your audio there. So you've got dual split screens here. And I also want to point out that, you know, Ford put this lip on here to aid in protecting all of this equipment here and getting wet. You know, they definitely wanted to make sure that you weren't scared to use this vehicle as it was intended. As we come to the steering wheel, we've got the wrap steering wheel here with the Bronco logo. You've got your radio functions here, your lane keep. This is a vehicle that has, you know, it's got lane keep in it. I'm actually going to pull out my little cheat sheet right here. This has the Copilot 360 on it, and basically what that is auto high beams. You've got your blind spot recognition, your lane keep. This is an aid and assist, meaning, you know, it'll warn you, but it'll also center you in the lane if it needs to. It's got pre-collision assist on it. It's got auto braking, and then it includes the rear camera in that too. This specific vehicle does have a lot of great functions to it, not only in the off-road sense of it, but also in the comfort sense of it, where you can drive it every day and you don't have an issue.
Was this a mid and a high package?
This one is specifically a mid and a high package. When you get to the high package, you actually upgrade to this 12-inch screen, and then pulling out my cheat sheet real quick, you get the 12-inch screen and the 360-degree camera. So those 2 packages are on the high package. You can level up from there. Ford did a great job of all of the different Broncos. There are multiple different packages. You can do low, mid, and high. And then there's also a Lux package. This specific vehicle does not have the Lux package, but you can go up to the Lux package on certain Bronco packages. One other thing that I wanted to point out too that I haven't pointed out in any of my previous videos, the Shelby GT500, the key fob on that, on the back of your key fob, you've got the Cobra logo. On the Raptor, you have the Raptor logo, and on the Bronco here, you have the Bronco logo. And I think that's a huge feature that, you know, Ford wants their customers to show off what they're driving. You know, you're out to dinner with your friends, you throw your keys on the table, you want your friends to take your keys and know that you have the best car out of all your friends. I think that's an awesome thing that Ford did. Another thing I wanted to point out too, as we're looking here in the back, there are no crossbars here. You know, this is all open. This is an open concept from where the front passengers are sitting to the rear passengers are sitting. This is, you know, fully open here, and we just have this flip back for the soft top. It's just flipped back once. You know, this flips back again, and you can take the whole rear off, and, you know, you've got the whole open area. It's just a great concept. Now that we're here, I want to jump to the back seat just real quick, just so I can show you how much room is back there. As we're coming back here, you know, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6 feet tall. I've got plenty of room. You know, I'm good. We've got multiple functions here. You've got your plug. You've got your USB and USB-C there, and then to roll up and roll down your windows here. One thing that I haven't pointed out yet is that all these doors are removable. That's one key feature of the Ford Bronco that everybody is going to love, is that all of these doors come off and you can ride, you know, virtually like chilling with your guys, you know, chilling with your friends. You've got all your functions here, door wide open, just enjoying the outdoors, and that's what this is truly made for. Now that we've finished up here in the interior, I'm going to take you guys under the hood real quick. All right, guys, we're going to get under the hood of this 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands edition. Before I do that, I did want to point out, I touched on these fender flares earlier. They are changeable, but what I do want to point out is that if you get the Sasquatch package, your fender flare is actually going to hang out a little bit further. You're going to be right about here. With that package, you also get a lift, and you get the 35-inch tire stock. You can put the Sasquatch package specifically on multiple different Bronco trim levels, but I just wanted to point that out before we got here under the hood. Like I said previously, this is a 2.3 liter with the 7-speed manual. I know a lot of people were a little apprehensive to get the 2.3 liter. They wanted the manual, but they didn't want to give up the power that the 2.7 had. The 2.3 liter has 300 horsepower and 325 foot-pounds of torque. The 2.7 has 330 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque. I've driven this. I personally love a manual. I love driving off-road. I think with this granny gear in this, I think this vehicle, the way it's set up, is perfect for off-roading, and I'm sure the customer that ordered this is going to love absolutely everything about it. He's never going to notice that horsepower difference, and I don't think I would ever notice it. It's not a big enough gap difference to make me apprehensive to order the manual. I think the manual is a great option. While we're under the hood here, a couple things I want to point out. We've got cold air intake here. We've got the clear reservoirs as always, so it's a quick, easy check. Ford did a great job of providing you with a lot of extra space in here. You know, let's say you drive this thing for 200,000 miles and you get stranded in the desert. You got to replace a quick and easy part. Ford gave you the space to do it on the side of the road, on your back in the desert, so that you can get to camp. Your battery goes dead. You know, it's not hidden somewhere. It's right here. It's super easily accessible. There's things like that Ford thought about that makes this package just great for off-roading and great for what this vehicle is intended for. With that being said, this is the, okay, as we're getting through here, sorry about that. This is the 2021 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands edition with the 2.3 liter and the 7-speed manual. Please subscribe to our page. Please you know, like our video. Please comment, guys. I'm sure there's things that I forgot to point out in here. We love comments. We love, you know, pointing things out that, you know, we may have missed. You guys can visit us at lascoford.com. You can call the store directly. You can ask for me, Mason, here directly. I'll answer your calls. I'll answer your questions. You know, we're happy to hear from you, and I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you.